The summary figure does a great job describing the findings.
Yes, I also like it. It illustrates well the evolutionary mechanisms of the epidemics.
Do you mind if I ask what you guys are working on? Sounds pretty exciting.
We were just chatting about our recently published studies on poliovirus.
Yes, it could definitely help with the polio eradication campaign.
I thought polio was eradicated years ago. Don't we have a vaccine for that already?
Yes, we do have a very effective vaccine, but the job is not completely done.
What, so vaccines don't work?
Of course they do.
Of course they do. But we haven't completely eradicated the polio virus. And until we do, there's always a risk that it will come back with the same force of years ago, when it caused paralysis in more than 100,000 children a year.
The vaccine is given orally and provides very robust and long-lasting protection because it's based on a live, benign virus, one that does not cause disease but induces very good immunity.
It replicates in the recipient's gut, mimicking natural infection and inducing mucosal immunity at the site of replication. Thus it blocks transmission from person to person. That's great to control the spread of the virus, and may even eradicate poliovirus from the face of the earth.
The problem is that sometimes the vaccine's benign virus reverts to a fully fit and virulent strain that can once again circulate through human populations. There have been numerous outbreaks over the years. To finish the job, we need to understand how this happens.
I see. The idea is to learn how the vaccine strains evolve to a virulent strain. Interesting.
Yes, and what is interesting in our study is that there's only one ancestor to all vaccine-derived virulent strains. So we know where we start, vaccine strain, and where we end up, circulating virulent strains.
That provides a unique opportunity to study if the virus gets more pathogenic using similar evolutionary paths.
Isn't this your floor?
I'll get it on the way back down. This is really interesting. So what exactly did you find?
Well, we developed a mathematical model to identify mutations driving the loss of attenuation and regain of virulence in the vaccine strain.
And we found that in more than 30 outbreaks around the world, very similar evolutionary trajectories were used. The same mutations drive the path to virulence.
Even the temporal order in which the mutations are acquired by the virus in its way to virulence is similar in all these independent outbreaks. The way that the vaccine virus regained virulence is by first acquiring what we call gatekeeper mutations. Only 3 are needed. Then the polio recombines with other co-circulating benign viruses, and then the virus further improves fitness by incorporation of a few additional mutations here and there.
But to me, the most provocative finding is that we can simulate the same evolutionary trajectory in very simple cell culture conditions.
The idea is that perhaps we can understand virus evolution and epidemics in similar experimental models.
So you could predict the evolution of viruses?
Well, that would be great, but we hope that at least this helps us to understand the basic principles that rule the virus evolution. And who knows, perhaps one day we could control it.
Seriously, guys, it's an elevator, not a classroom.